Hey ladies and gentlemen, how you doing out there? My name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Crystal Age Technology projection screens using smart technology gain. Today we're going to be painting in an Immerse 4K cinema screen. Now, as I said before, the screen paint is different from our blackout cloths and some of the panel screens that we design and fixed frame screens. Now we have the Eclipse. That is a black screen we designed. It's a fixed frame. It's a different formula. Multiple applications that have to be done with paint sprayers. Also, too, we have blackout cloths that we also design that have to be done with the multiple applications. You just can't roll those on. Now, as for the transparent screen, also too, that is an application that must be done in multiple layers with multiple different chemicals and formulas in order to get that screen to react that way. That is that pretty cool screen that we designed that's black but transfers two images on both sides, which is freaking cool. Alright, so let me move my camera real quick, show you my workspace here. This is my work environment right here that I work in every day. I love having a house, and I'll tell you why. Because at one point I was doing my work in a tiny little room, and I was blessed to get my first house, now my second house. I'm working on the third house right now, something a little bit more bigger, but me and the wife are happy. So anyway, down here I can play, make as much mess as I want, and I don't have to worry about having any of my stuff cluttering up her living room because I'm not trying to get murdered. Alright, so let's begin here. Now basically this is very easy to do. You have some people tell you that you have to paint your screen with a foam roller. That's bull, because you don't have to. You can pretty much use any roller you want, gnat roller, stucco roller, whatever. You can use that. I wouldn't use no, I take that back. I wouldn't use a stucco roller because that might be kind of difficult to do. But any kind of gnat roller would definitely work. You don't have to use a foam roller. A foam roller probably is only good if you're doing glass or something really smooth surface like vinyl, glass or plexiglass or whatever. You would use a foam roller, but anything else, now you can just use a regular gnat roller. Okay, also too, I would not suggest using a foam roller if you're doing a large screen, because you will streak the crap out of your screen. Even if the paint basically is not thin and it's very thick, you still will streak it with that little roller. I wouldn't do that. Alright, so over here now we have our paint roller right here. This is what I'm using, paint roller. Paid about $2 for this paint roller, that's all you need. And then over here we have the paint sprayers. Now mind you, the paint is designed that you can spray it, or if you want, you can roll it. It's up to you. Also too, we have a thick version of this paint that's very thick. Not used for a paint roller, but it's designed for brick. And it's weatherproof. All our chemicals are basically weatherproof. Our screen paint's weatherproof. Alright, so there we are. That's it right there. Just want to add really quick before I start this. I do have a 2-quart kit that is available now. We've been selling quite a lot of it. It's $264. It comes with a 120-inch surface. Now, keep in mind, this is the surface that you get for free. That's right there. That's an 8-way stretchable surface right there altogether. Now, that comes for free. I do know for a fact that Carl's blackout cloth is quite expensive. You can spend $74, you can spend $200, you can spend $180 for their blackout cloth. Some of it's very expensive. You know, like I said, I do my research, and this is why we have a company that designs our blackout cloth for us, and we pretty much pay nothing for it, and we give it to you for free. Alright, so let's begin. And mind you, we're going to be doing this in a fully lit environment. There's no point in doing this in a dark environment. I have to replace that tile too. Okay, and we're going to be using a 2500 lumen projector. Alright, so let's begin. We'll open up the top here. Sorry if you see my dirty socks. My socks are dirty. I'm down in the basement. That's the one thing I love about my job, that I can walk around in my socks and work. Alright, so there we go. That's the Immerse right there. This is pretty heavy. Alright, so we're just going to pour some of that on the screen like so. That's it. That's all we got to do. That's all. Get my camera to focus a little better here. We all need to see this. Alright, I'm going to grab my roller. Alright, and we're just going to go hit the screen. That's it. That's pretty much it. Okay. Make sure I don't got any imperfections in my screen. I like to wipe my screen to make sure I don't have anything in there, because sometimes with a few of the gnat rollers, it's not much, but you'll get a little bit that'll come on the screen. But that's basically, you don't have to worry about it. Just roll it off and you're done. Alright. Now if you notice that the Immerse doesn't look like everyday screen paint. Like some people thought it did. No, 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 no. This stuff is different. This is not your everyday screen paint. So rolling it in right now doesn't make a difference. Some people want to go up and down in the robot formation. We don't have to do that here. All right. There we go. So right there. Right there, right there. And we'll get the corners. I like to get the corners first. There we go. Some people, I should have put my GoPro on. Actually, my wife got me a GoPro for Christmas, and I haven't played with it too much, you know. But I'll get around to it. I'm gonna get a little paint on my hands. I don't care. All right, there we go. We got some right there. All right. Throw that back and forth right there. There we go. Come over here. That's pretty much it. Very easy to do. A lot of people think it's very hard because, you know why they think it's hard to paint in the screen? Because people will sit there and make it sound like it's hard. Like first you got to go in these up down robot formations. They want it to sound extremely professional and like you have to be a rocket scientist to just paint in the screen, and you really don't. There you go. You see me bouncing the brush up and down. Professionals be looking at it like, you can't do that. That's wrong. You're supposed to go in an up and down formation. Yeah, whatever. All right, there we go. That's it. We'll get this area right here really good. That's it. Sorry about the music, people. Sometimes I like to hum when I work or sing or whatever, but you don't want to hear my voice. Came here to watch somebody paint in the screen, not be freaking scarred for life. All right, there we go. Bam, done. All right, okey dokey. Now let's check and see if we don't have anything. Now mind, if you make a mistake, you got something on there that lands on your screen, just take your hand and go over it like this. You're not gonna mess it. This is completely foolproof. Look, watch this. See that right there? That's not gonna bother me. I can sit there and just let that sit right there. Now some people be fast to paint that up really quick because they'll be afraid that that's gonna leave marks in the screen, but it isn't. You just roll right back over it again. That's all you do. That's it. By the way, this screen right here, I'm going to be submerging it in water. Yeah, I'm going to be hitting it with water hoses. Everything, man. This screen's going to take some abuse. It is, because I want to show you that how weatherproof these screens are. How fantastic they are. All right. Bam. That's it. We're done. All right, so I'm going to put this here. And I'm going to grab my screen from the back. It's still going to be wet, so it's going to be a bit shiny. Put it over here like so. Got something set up here already. Make sure that doesn't fall over because I don't need that falling over, do I? Alright. Here we are, we're done. Alright, so I'm going to come back here and move all my stuff over here. Get it out of the way. I'll put it up there. Don't worry, I got everything covered in drop cloth in this place. Alright, let's find the remote control. And voila. Lights on, fully lit environment. As you see, my environment is not dark in any way whatsoever. And there's my screen right there. Now mind you, I'll be putting the DMP Supernova, the Elite Dark Star 9, the Grey Cinema 5D, the Firehawk G4. These are some of the screens that I have in my collection that I test against my screens. And if I'm doing it in a fully lit environment. Get my spotlight here. So here's my spotlight. Screens have a chemical in there called Smart Technology Gain that allows the screen to be able to be subjected to tons of light and not wash out. So my light's out, spotlight's still nailing the screen. Take it out. Make sure I don't hit any paint because I don't want to get jacked up in here. Look how beautiful the screen looks. Now mind you, let me show you something. My projector has never ever been calibrated. Come over here, my lights real quick. You see how bright my environment is. You notice my environment, I don't have my screen sitting in the dark. So my screen's not in the dark at all. Come over here real quick, I'm going to pull this out right now. I'm doing this in 720p. This is my projector. I'm using my Casio projector. This is 2500 lumens. Projector has never ever been calibrated. I'm still in my factory default settings on my projector. Still in them. I'll grab something really quick. Now, these screens are fantastic because here's the thing, you don't have to be subjected to the dark. You don't have to be in complete darkness because of your screen. Why should your projector suffer? Why should your home theater room suffer because you're in the dark? And that right there, that's an Immerse behind you right there. All these screens are Immerse. Sorry if my projector is a little off. Lights on. Fully lit environment. That's how powerful an Immerse is. Look around my surrounding area, you don't see any darkness whatsoever. Now watch this when I drop the lights. Screen is still wet. And my light's back on. Look at that. Okay guys, I'm Kenneth Bird from Crystal Edge Technology Projection Screens using smart technology. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Just shows you how easy it is to use our Immerse 4K cinema screen. Mind, these screens are 4K and 3D ready and completely weatherproof. You can take it outside, which I will have the screen outside, and I will be spraying it down with a garden hose while I watch a movie off of it. Look at that. Doesn't make a difference. Now you look at my demonstration, look at the demonstrations on YouTube, look how well lit my environment is compared to some of these videos you see where these screens are submerged in complete darkness. And mind you, my projector is sitting back maybe about a good 10 feet from the screen. And as you can see, the spot right there where I smeared my hand all through the screen, you don't see any streak lines, nothing. Looks absolutely fantastic. Okay guys, again, thank you all for watching. You all have a good one. I'm going to let the rest of this video play off from here.